done replacing my front bumper. Some videos coming. I also replaced the header panel, cleaned up the grill, put a new logo on it, and at this point, so when you do a bumper, and I have the old parts back here, I've had to do a lot of work on this truck. The bumper is basically 5 pieces, and when I say the bumper, I know some of you will be like, well, what is the bumper? You were talking about the real bumper? Okay, yes, this is the real bumper, this piece of metal here. Now you can see the dent in the bumper and how it's not straight. Basically, there was a pretty minor accident in this car, but just enough in the corner where the bumper was a little bit tweaked. So I decided to replace the bumper. And on the actual, between the bumper and the bumper cover, which is that piece right there, which I'll show you in the video, there's the piece of plastic here, which basically is equivalent to like styrofoam. It protects it. It's the collision piece. It was minorly damaged on the other side. So once these things become degraded, they really are supposed to be replaced. Yeah, you could try to reuse them. So even though the damage was on the driver's side, I went ahead and replaced the driver and passenger side. I'll put a link in the description. Bumper is 2 pieces. It's the bumper valance, I believe they call it, and the bumper cover. So the top piece here, again, you'll see me putting together the video. This piece here, this top piece is actually the bumper cover. And the bottom part, I believe, is called the bumper valance or the lower bumper. Again, I'll put the links in. So when you get it, these are 2 different pieces. You have the side pieces that go in that are actually the protect the car from collision, or not protect it, but absorb impact. And then the bumper goes, the actual metal bumper itself goes on top of it. The one thing I learned is when you get these different parts, you can see the black doesn't match. Once it starts to fade a little bit, I don't care, but because different manufacturers make different colors, the black's a little bit different. So that would be the only thing I'd warn you. If you want, you can spend a lot more money and get parts that are all the same. I went and got the cheapest parts I could within reason. I mean, I didn't buy the cheapest parts, like the metal bumper, and the covers are really hard to get, like real cheap parts, but this bottom part here is a cheaper part as well. You'll need a 3/4 inch. There's 4 bolts that hold the bumper on, and you'll need some of these plastic clips. This is a generic kit. I wasn't overly impressed with them. You'll need a 1/2 inch and a 5/16. And you can see of all these I've used, these are the ones I used the most when I was putting the bumper back together. It's overly hard to do it, but keep in mind, like I have another video that explains the header panel. In the older Mustangs, the actual grill had these side pieces and everything built in, but these modern trucks, or till 2011, they actually have a header panel. And you can see, place it with a new one. Basically, that's the wrong side. It was damaged, but the problem was all the lights were damaged in these connectors, and you can see where some of the plastic has started to bow on this. So I replaced the header panel. I would say the factory one is much higher quality than the aftermarket, so the aftermarket one's pretty flimsy. So I had to replace all the lights. The lights were broken, and everything to get the car up to snuff. It wasn't horrible, but enough for me in the business I'm in with these vehicles, I got to keep them looking fairly good. So the video's coming up next. Let me replace the bumper, and don't forget to check out my other video when I replace the header panel here. All right, there we go.
So if you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button below. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell if you want some notifications. See you next time on Chasing Mustangs.
Thanks.
All right.
Great job.
Yeah, I see it like literally every day.